Shamus Haws, and this is my Colt starting video for the wild card road to the horse. This is my horse Ginger. She's by a son of White Lightning Ike, and out of a daughter, a 4-6 Hancock by Tanqueray Gin. The reason we chose her was because Tanqueray Gin and 4-6 Hancock are both from the 4-6's ranch, and so we thought we'd try to mirror that as much as we could according to the rules. Ginger is a 2-year-old filly. She's had, today's her 4th haltering. We haltered her 3 times a week ago, and then we caught her up today. We had a big old snowstorm yesterday, so she's pretty wet, muddy, and we've done what we can to clean her up a little bit. We didn't want to handle her too much because we wanted to show you what I can do with these horses. She is just coming. She's a 2-year-old, and we've already got all our other horses started. We generally start our 2-year-old horses, put about a dozen rides on them, turn them out, bring them back in the fall, ride them some more. As I said before, my name is Shamus. A lot of people can mistake it for Shamus or other things, but it is Shamus. It's spelled S-H-A-M-U-S. It doesn't bother me if I'm called something else, but I'm just used to it. However, my name is Shamus Haws, and I live here in Herta, Utah, on the Running U Livestock Ranch. We are one of the largest quarter horse ranches in Utah. We have anywhere from 200 to 250 head of horses on this place at any given time. We run a herd of commercial cattle as well, and we breed 80 to 100 mares a year, and we usually have between 8 and 12 breeding stallions as well. We keep 2 full-time cowboys working, riding horses, tending cattle, and then I have 4 daughters that help us as well. Through all this, it set me on a journey to find a better way. I grew up riding. I was placed on a horse the day I come home from the hospital, and I've learned all different ways to ride colts. I got on a journey to find a way that was easier for the horse, easier for me. I knew there was some way that I could take a colt that hadn't been handled much and be doing my job on him in less than a week. And it's not a race or a big rush, but it is about getting my job done. And so I try to keep that in mind. However, I always try to stay and do what's right for the horse. That's the most important for me, is what's right for the horse. If it's a week, if it's a month, whatever, I try to do what's right for the horse. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on her here and explain to you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it as I go. Like I say, she's only ever had 3 handlings before today, so we'll see what she's like here. The first and most important thing for me is to gain control of my horse's hindquarters. So I'm going to ask her to step around here, and I want her left hind to step in front of her right hind, just as she is. Now, as I do that, I change my body posture. When I'm yielding your hindquarters, I bend over. I want her to understand the difference. If I'm standing up, I want her to just stand there and let me rub on her. I come up here and just rub on her, let her know that it's okay. If I come back here, I should be able to rub on her and her not leave because I'm standing up. If I come down and I squat, then I want her to move. And I don't always want to use my lead unless she won't go. Then I'll reinforce what I'm asking for. I want them hindquarters to be free and to move when I need them to. That's what's going to get me out of a wreck, if there ever is a wreck. See, she's not, this right hind needs to step in front of the left hind. So I'm going to work over here, see if I can get this to happen. When she does it, I'm going to try to release some of this pressure. Right there. Release some for a minute. Come back in. Right there. See, they learn from the release of pressure. More times we do something and I get out of there, the or she'll learn right there. I also need to apologize. I'm just getting over a cold. My voice is growly, I'm coughing, and I don't have the air I would normally have. So after I move across here, once I kind of got some of that, I'm going to just start flipping my lead around on her. Try to get her where she can handle that. If she can't handle that, she's sure not going to handle a saddle or a body. See if I can get some of this done. Get around her hind end, up across her back. See if I can manage this on both sides. Had she been moving around a bunch, I'd just keep it up until she quit. This is something I do when I halter break, so she has had a little bit of this done previously. Once I get some of that done, things are going nice. And maybe I'll come over here, see if I can just jump up here alongside of her, if she'll accept that. Maybe come up a little bit like that. Just put a little weight and slide down. A little weight, slide down. I don't want to stay there too long. I just want her to feel me. Let her know I can get out of there and I can come back. Come up, on her up here, where my cinch goes, back by her flank, back up there, release it. Maybe I'll get it done on both sides. Come here, jump up. Spend a lot of time rubbing on her. Let her know that we can be friends. Come up, slide down. Come up, slide down. Keep it all happening. Come up here, on the rub where my cinch goes, back by the flank. Get it all working for me. Just keep rubbing. Right here. Maybe I'll get her hips where she stepped off. Go right back to her. Stay there. Stay busy. She's having a hard time with it. Stay busy. Try to get it to where she'll tolerate me on her. These horses they're raised up in the mountains their whole life. Here in Utah. Steep, rugged country. See if I can just get her comfortable with this. I'll just stay at it until I get change. Now wait. There we go. Give that to her for a minute. So these horses, they run up in them mountains and they learn how to navigate through the hills and the rocks. They get good strong feet, good bone structure. They don't see much of human until we bring them in and halter break and be ready to start them as 2-year-olds. So, she hasn't seen much of us. I'll just stay here and get down when she stops. Come back. It's all right. She needs to move her feet. I'm okay with that as long as she's trying. There. Keep in mind, she's only had a couple days halter experience. I've spent, that time swinging my rope around her hind feet, getting her comfortable with that. So I feel somewhat comfortable standing by her hind end. I just wait. She hasn't given me any reason to believe that she's too worried about any of this. She's walking away, but she's not leaving frantic or bothered. So I think we'll probably go ahead and start the saddling process with her. So before I put my saddle on, I'll introduce her to the flag. I don't flag every horse, but I do some, and it helps sometimes motivate them a little. So, like I mentioned before, it's pretty important to me to have their hind end, to have control of that. So I'm going to ask her to lead to my left. I'm going to bring the flag toward right behind her shoulder to drive her forward. And as you can see, it's not taking much flag. So, once I get going here, I'm going to bend over, and I'm going to get her hips. I'll just get her hips there. Good. Now I'll ask her to lead again. Now, as we go, her hind feet sometimes will be together. When them hind feet are together, she's telling me that she's looking to get out. So I want to try to keep them hind feet apart. There. Get her hind end. Hind end. Good. Now I'm going to ask her to come over to my right. Go behind the shoulder. When she leaves, I'll take away the pressure. Ask her to my right. Bring the flag. Send her a little bit. Send her. Now come in. Look at her hips. Get them hips. She's good there. That's a girl. To my left. Push her away from me. You see, as I go about this, she gets kind of comfortable with that flag. I don't need to sit here and shake that flag and scare her to death. It's doing a good job just being here. I want to set her up for success. I want to make it easy on her. Right here, a little ahead of myself. Ask her to go to my right. There. See, having some trouble. Just try to help her here. Step to her hips. She's done it correctly. I'll move her forward again. Keep it up till she steps forward. Take it away. Go to her hips. Get that right foot in front of her left. Come behind. Now bring her shoulders to my left. Ask her to move. As I come around, I'll switch hands. Bring her hips. Take her hips. And now her shoulders. Right there. Trouble with her hips. If I had more control right there, she wouldn't do that good. Bring her hips. Now her shoulders. Now our shoulders. As I go along, I'll start adding that flag up to her back. As we come here, hips, shoulders. Just keep this up until she finds it. There. Leads, take it away. Come in here, your hips, our shoulders. If you don't have a problem with less, we'll get them hips, shoulders. Your lead. Get away now, our hips. Center again. Good. Now I'll get her hips again. Center again. Now take her hips, our shoulders. I don't want to do any of this, take your oxygen away. I just want to do it and make it where I can drive her away. So she leads, take away the pressure. That's the girl. Admit it. I've been lucky enough to ride around some very great horsemen in my time. And there was one individual that really emphasized a lot on how we touch our horses. And ever since that conversation with him, I've always tried to be able to touch my horses with my heart, not my hands. And I want my horses to be thinking about me and how we can be as one. I'd like nothing more than to have my thoughts become theirs. Make it easy for the pair of us. When I start saddling, I sure don't. We'll go up and let my horse smell it. I just go ahead and start putting it on. I don't want to give her any reason to be scared of anything. I think the important thing is that she's trusting me, that she can trust that I can put this pad on her. I can touch her about anywhere with it. Anywhere I'd like. See if I can get it done on both sides. I think the high today here locally is in the low 20s, so it's plenty cold, and she's really not hot yet. It's just steam because it is cold outside. She's pretty good at that, so I'll go ahead with the saddle. I'll do this in such a fashion, just try to ease it down on her so that it doesn't scare her or hurt her. I come over here and get everything adjusted right. I don't have a lot of time here, because if she's the lead, the saddle can hit the ground and scare her. Then next time it won't be so easy to saddle her. So I'm going to try to be as smooth as I can. Try to get through this without much problem. Once my horses are broke to lead, I try to do as much as I can with the halter on. Now, she's never ever had anything around her girth, so I'm going to grab hold of the halter, try to shake it, pull up on my cinch. super tight right off the get. It'll be snug enough that my saddle should be able to stay up on her back, not roll underneath of her, but yet snug enough that she's going to feel it. I'm going to kind of just bring it easy. Easy, sis. Easy, sis. She's never felt any of this before. This is all new. Come across. I always ride my Colt with a breast collar. That way if my saddle does slip, maybe it'll help catch. Grab my rear cinch. I usually snug them up pretty snug, especially this first ride or two. I don't want to surprise them later. Now that I've got this far, I'm just going to go ahead and step away. Now I'm going to ask her to move her hips just a little. Move your hips for me, sweetie. Just like right there. Pat her, she's licking her lips. That feels good. Now at any time, we could have trouble. I'll be prepared to help her. In my earlier years, why, we would just turn them loose and sit on the fence and see what could happen. And see how hard they could buck. Well, then I was taught sometime later that I was sure hand enough to get them saddled. I needed to be hand enough to help them through it. So I'm just going to spend a little time here helping her get comfortable wearing this saddle. There. You're moving that hips around like so. This girl. Maybe come up here, move it around. Go ahead and tighten it up some now. Ask for them hips again. Get my flag to help me through it. Ask her to move out. See how things go here. Get her hips here. Good hips. Now her shoulders. Just let her move. Let her feel them stirrups kind of bounce. The rope move around. The way that saddle feels, it's all new. Get her hips. Now her shoulders. There. Now our hips again. Our shoulders. Girl. See, she's licking her lips. She's pretty good with things. She feels good. She looks good. Your hips here. And our shoulders. As she goes by, I'll send that flag up in the saddle with her. She can't handle that flag up there. She's sure not going to handle me. Hips. Our shoulders. Flag up in the seat. Your hips. Our shoulders. Your hips. There. Now maybe I'll just see if I can get her to handle the flag over here. I'll just keep her eyes facing me. Spent that time working on controlling her hips. Now I ought to be able to keep her head facing me. There. When she stops, I'll stop. Release some of that pressure. I'm standing at a 45 to her shoulder. There's my rope on that other side. Now I'll just stay here with her until she stops. If she stops, I'll stop. Right there. That's a girl. There when she comes to me. Put a rope on her here. Now let's see what she like over here. Maybe she's good with that. There. Maybe come inside. Good, she's licking her lips, she's blinking her eyes, all her signs are good. She's happy with what we got going on. She's accepting it anyhow. There we go. So now, I feel like we've got a lot of things going for us that would make it possible for us to ride. So, we've got control of their hindquarters. So if something goes wrong, we can hopefully stop anything. We've been able to direct her to move off, to bring her back, and so the next step will be to be able to get her to turn off of this halter, as though I was on her back. So I'll come around my camel and my saddle, and I'm not pulling. I want her soft. I want her ever so soft. So I'm just kind of suggesting that maybe she give me your head, and then her hind feet. So I'll just wait here for her for a minute. Maybe I can step back here and help her. There's that head, so I'll give it to her. Maybe I'll try to lightly massage out just a little. I need that hind feet. Right there. Give that to her. Maybe I'll finish this for her. There. Help her through. There. I'll get this really good. That way when I get up there, it'll feel good to her. This feels good right here. She's soft. She's trying. Maybe I'll just wait. I'm not pulling. This rope's pretty loose. I'm just suggesting that maybe she'd come through. Right here. Hind in. I want that right hind. Step in front of left hind. Help her right there. Maybe help her through. There. Step her up here. There we go. Go back to the saddle again. We'll ask for that hind feet. Just sit here and wait. Give her a little pressure, and then follow straight through good. Turns facing me. I just keep working the same side until things are just smooth and great. I want her to be as good at this as she is at breathing. See that hind? There. Going to her right end, moving to the left. She has a hard time stepping under. Then every time I go over, I take and rub over her ears, prepare her to be bridled. Help prepare for that. See, she's searching. Good. I like it when they search. And horses start looking around for things. So a lot of times if their head starts moving or they start getting antsy or fiddly, we get too worried that they're not doing what we want. What they're doing is they're searching. They're looking for what we're asking for. They're looking for a release. So if we give them the time, we stay patient and quiet and just wait on it, it'll come. Go over just like I was bridling. Ask her here again. See how nice and smooth and soft she is. She's reaching under. So now I'm going to go ahead and ask the other direction. She's looking at me like, hey, wrong side, guy. Go up over, come to my saddle, step off the side. See, she's wanting to come this way. This is the way she knows. So, if you give me your head, I quit pulling. Just going to suggest here. If she's having some trouble, I'll help. Get back here where I can be of some assistance to her. Good weight. Here it comes. Good. Wait for that feel. Release her at the right time. Things should be smooth. Over her ears. Right here, we're teaching her how to turn. Disengage your hindquarters. Getting her prepared to be bridled. We're just taking advantage of so many things at one time. Ask her to move them hips. Right there. Good job, sis. That feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to her and to me. Ask it again. See if I can get her to give. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come back over on this side. I'll ride her in a halter today, maybe tomorrow, and then I'll snaffle bit her. What I'll do later is I'll hang a snaffle bit in her mouth, just so the bit don't fall out. It's pretty loose. She'll learn to pack it around and carry it and hold it up where it's comfortable. When it's time to start riding her in the snaffle, then I'll adjust the bit just so that there isn't any wrinkles. And she'll pick it up and carry it where it feels good. I want it so soft that if I take the slack out of the rein, she's going to come back to me. And if I got that bit up there and there's wrinkles in her mouth, that's how it's taught in my youth. But if I ride like that now, then she can't come back on that softer pressure because that pressure's always there. I want some release in there. Now that she's been pretty good both ways turning, I'm going to pick it up another notch. I'm going to come around the saddle more. I'm going to ask her to the right. A little different feel. Right there, she's getting soft. She's thinking about it. Here it comes. That girl. Do it one more time that way, hopefully. If it goes well. Just ask her right here. This is where my hands will be when I get up there. They'll be about right there. Good. That was great. So now I'm going to try the other one. To the left, just around my saddle. Come here. Good weight on her. Great. Now, a lot of people see me. We're starting Colt somewhere, or we're in town. Got my rope on my saddle, got my chaps on. They're like, man, you're not out on the ranch. How come you got to have all that stuff on there? Well, you just never know when you got to rope something. Pretty sure I ain't going to go rope nothing on this horse today. However, I want her comfortable with all that on there. I got my chaps on. If I shake my legs, the fringe is going to move. It's going to help desensitize her, get her prepared for that. Nothing worse than being on a colt, riding in the hills, top of hill, and the wind picks up and blows your chaps and your horse scatters. Or you get trotting out through the brush and your rope starts bouncing on your leg. And man, it just bothers them big time. So I want it there to help her understand. See, I stop and give her some breaks in between and we talk about something so that we can give her a release. Right here, I'll just help her. She's searching, she's trying. I'll help her right there. Right there, good. So I can't get mad at her for trying. Well, and the more she does it wrong, just gives me more opportunity to make it better. Gives me another chance to help her out and help correct it. Gives me a new opportunity to learn more. There. Just like that. Gives me an opportunity to learn more. I feel pretty good about where things are right here. I'll move the saddle around a little bit. Check my girth. Maybe I'll just kind of stand up on the side. Let her feel that. Kind of rub on her. Let that feel good. If she needs to move, I'll let her move. I'll wait for her as long as I can weather it. I'll wait for her. And when she stands still, I'll get down. I'm trying to keep things the same. Soon as she stands still, I'm trying to lean over her so that I don't pull her off too much balance here. I'll just wait on her right there. rope. Let her know it's here. Come back to here. See, that bothers her a little. Just play right here till it feels good to her. Then step up. Rub on her everywhere. Take my leg, scratch her bum. See how that feels. Sit down. Come back off. Come back up. Rub on her. Sit down. That's a good girl. Let all that feel good. This side here always makes you feel kind of weird. It's odd for me to get on this side. Just scrub on her. Same thing. Try to stay here, bend her, get her hips. Stops and step down. Come around in here. Go to her bum. Wait for her. Scratch her some more. Step down. Move forward. I always try to lead them forward. Untrack their feet. Try not to get them to where their feet are stuck for any too long period of time. She's licking her lips. I think she feels pretty good about how things are going. It's pretty important to me to be sure that I keep her best interest in mind. Come back here. Just sit down. I'm just going to sit here, pet her. Pet her everywhere. I'm not going to sit still. I don't want her to forget I'm up here, fall asleep, and wake up and be like, holy Toledo, what's that up there? So when it's time to start getting her feet broke free, I'll start working my legs, start moving around. Just see if I can't get her to take a step here. Just keep working around here. There. As soon as she moves the foot, I stop everything. As soon as she moves the foot, I stop everything. Ask her again. Good. Ask her again. That girl. As soon as she steps forward, I'm going to keep rubbing her. I want a little more out of her now. So just keep her there. Yeah, she tried. Keep moving. There. Try and get her to step out here. There, she's licking her lips. Feels pretty good. These first few steps with someone on them, they're different. You know, it's like, holy cow, I can put 200 pounds on overnight, 250 pounds, 230. You know, that's a lot of weight. Let's ask her to move here a little bit. Open my legs. Want my legs just open and close. I'm not kicking her. I'm open and closing my legs. Use the end of my rope here to help talk her into moving out. And I don't care where she goes, as long as she goes somewhere. Help her right here for a second. Good girl. Ask her to go somewhere here. Now, see if I can get her hips. Beautiful. Ask her to go somewhere. Work my feet, same time. I want something different here. I need to change. Change here. As soon as she thinks, right there, as soon as she thinks about Anywhere she wants to go is good with me. Nice. Ask her to move out here. Good. Bend. Ask her to go. This first day needs to be pretty uneventful. Just needs to be practicing our gas and our brakes. Stop and go. Bend her here. Bend her to the right. See how all that we did on the ground helped prepare it for when we're up here. So move around up here. I don't want to fall asleep. So if she wants to stop, that's all right. I'm just driving my feet. Do something to get her to go. Yield her hind end here. Take her across the pen. Good. Moving. See if I can get her hips. Just right. Give her a minute to think about some of this. We did talk a little bit about working on a ranch, needing some of this. So no better time than right now. She's accepted so many things just to help her. Things get too bad, you can just always let go. Rope down, get in trouble. See, now it doesn't take much to get her to leave. I just sit here and rub on her, pet her, open and close my legs. Good. As soon as she thought about it, I released that pressure. And by doing so, she started moving around good. Just step off here. That girl. See, get some of this over here. That's girl. Bend her around. Keep things going as good as I can here. Not put too much loop in there, but maybe if I'm careful, I can reach up there, snag her face, help her, move her body, maybe get her hips. That a girl. Teach her off of this rope. She thinks she needs to push on the fence. Just put the work to her. Let that rope just swing around. See if I can hook her nose again before that. Too late. Found the fence first. Now see if I can snatch her nose again. Right there. Pull her around. Get her comfortable with that. Maybe come here. See if I can hook her bum. Get her comfortable with that right now. Nothing worse. Getting on a colt. Roping a calf or something that needs to be doctored. Have it run behind you. Rimfire your horse and get you in trouble. If she gets in trouble with this, I'll just keep it up till she can handle it. Maybe I'll come around here, let it go around her legs. We've prepared her for all this stuff on the ground. Just as well try to help her with it today while we can. In a few minutes, we'll get her out of this round pen. See how she feels out there. All that's good. Maybe come around. See if we can pick up a load for a minute or two. She's pretty little and I'm fairly big. It's cold out, so I got plenty of layers on anyhow. So that'll just add to it. I sure like to get them out of that round pen as early as I can. On my place here, we've got feet. As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna bend her. And send her somewhere. See, as soon as you leave that pen, things change. Come here and bend her. I don't want her to get thinking that she can just take off. Send her down. I like to just trot, spend some time trotting around. Let her feel good. Bend her here. Ask her to lead again. See these other horses? So I'll just go to work on her here until she leads good. Just right. There we go. Just move on out, sweetie. Help bend her here to the left. Move her out. Maybe bend her here to the right. Move her out. She's thinking it's a pretty good idea to be back there with them other horses. Send her around here. Bend her around here. Just right. Around, bend her. See what she feels like here. Bend her. Ask her to move off. Keep hold of your stirrup again. See about bending. See if all this can feel good to her. Bend on around. Keep moving. Or she wants to be back here by them. Harder on to make life on her. Just gonna keep moving around here till she decides that they're not that cool. Let her kind of go where she feels like she has to. Try to just keep driving her. There. Come back up. Let this readjust. Let all this try to feel good to her. I think she's about had enough. I think we might call it a day on Ginger today and see where tomorrow might bring.